Hello and welcome to Intrigue Work, where we provide you with goal-getter content. Today we're going to be talking about ways you can make money with retail arbitrage. Before we get into the video, please do subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when we do post up videos. We really appreciate your time. Let's get straight into this video. So we've all heard the saying when it comes to trading stocks to buy low and sell high. You can use this tactic to make money on items you bought from a store as well. This is retail arbitrage and it can make you a small fortune. The idea is to find bargains and resell them for a higher price on a site like eBay or Amazon. You can pocket the profit from items bought online and in person. Get started by checking these locations for the best bargains. So before you begin buying and selling, you need to do some research. Look for items you think may be bargains and may be quick to sell. Then find out what the same item is selling for online. The elephant in the room is Amazon. If you can't sell it for less than Amazon, you need to find another item. These apps can help to research current selling prices and your potential profit. This one that is showing on the screen right now is called Profit Bandit by Seller Engine. And this is one of the popular apps that you can use to compare prices and to check if you can actually get a profit. As you can see on the screen, it shows you the profit that you can get is $11.37 for this particular item, which is a Harry Potter paperback box set. So now let's get on to the next app that you can use. So you can also use the Amazon Seller app, which you can actually scan barcodes and find out how much profit you can actually make or how much it sells for on Amazon. And then finally, you can use eBay Seller app, and you can do the same thing on there. Sort of check how much you can actually sell it for on eBay. Okay, so let's get into where you can actually start buying and sourcing your products from. One place is, and this is a brilliant place to start off, and that is Craigslist. So you may find people getting rid of things because they don't want the hassle of selling. They'd rather give them the item away than haggle with buyers. In other instances, they might be giving away items that need a few small repairs, that the repairs may only take a few minutes if you have the right tools and skills. The good thing about this is that obviously you can find things really cheaply on here, but you can also find things completely free of charge, because there is actually a section that is just people giving things away free of charge. Tables, books, clothes, whatever. So think about Craigslist like as an online garage sale, an online yard sale, where you can just get a whole bunch of things relatively cheaply that you can either fix up, or it might even already be in good condition and you can sell it off online and make a profit, turn a really large profit. Think Gary V. He goes to yard sales and buys like baseball cards and things like that and sells them on Amazon or eBay for a ridiculous high price compared to how much he bought it for. So really use your brain when it comes to trying to make money online. It's not just about something that's really complicated, as in like trying to learn how to blog or trying to learn how to create various different products that you can sell online. This method can actually really make you between $500 and even $25,000 or $35,000 a month. And next up, we have Gary V's favorite way of making money online, and that is yard sales. Head over to a yard sale and really turn a profit by buying items like vintage superhero action figures, baseball cards. You can find vintage clothing. You can find old ornaments that might look like junk but actually can make a large amount of money. I made my most money on using this method by buying a vintage camera. I sold the vintage camera. I bought the vintage camera for £5 and I sold the vintage camera for £120. Massive profit, massive profit. So you see where I'm going with this, right? And next up, we have thrift stores. You'll find the best deals at thrift stores when you can buy the specials. Each store does specials differently. Some might put one department on sale at a time. Tuesdays might offer a discounted clothing. Thursdays might offer discounted housewares. Other stores might offer anything with green or purple dot at a discount. If you buy on sale days, you could increase your profit potential. Look for good deals on designer items that can sell for a few dollars in profit. If you live in a large city, you should see if your local thrift store chain has a clearance warehouse. These warehouses are full of unsorted merchandise. There are items that couldn't be sorted at the actual store because there wasn't enough room. These warehouses often let customers sift through the bins of clothing and home goods. They sell the items for cheaper prices in order to get them off their hands. Visiting a clearance warehouse can take a little more time because the clothing isn't organised. However, the deals can make it worth your time. Most items are still untouched and you'll be able to find name brand items. One of the things I've done, I mean, I'm from the UK, so things are different in different countries, obviously, and also in different states, things might be different. But what I found is when I go to thrift stores, I always look for the things that I want to buy, and I will just like keep taking them. So say, for example, I'm looking for vintage sweaters. I'll go to the sweater section and I'll ask about the sweaters, and then the ones that I like, I will just pick them and put them down. And then I'll go and look for other items that I want to buy, and then I'll just pile them on the table. And then when I get there to the counter, I'll say, listen, I'm buying all these items, is there any possibility I can get a discount? And they normally discount it quite heavily because they can see that you are interested in buying a lot of things. Next up, we have department store clearance racks. At the end of each season, your local brick and mortar retail stores will clearance all the seasonal merchandise. For instance, in autumn or fall, you can expect super low prices on any remaining summer items. Clothing, outdoor, patio furniture and summer toys will be on clearance. This is because stores need to clear the items out in order to make space for the fall items. You can take advantage of clearance deals by shopping at retailers' online stores. Some of these deals might be offered in store only. So if you can meet the free shipping requirements, you can save even more. The cheaper your items, the higher profit you will get when you sell. Another quick tip here. If you want even more cash back when you shop online, begin your shopping session with Rakuten to get some additional cash back on your purchases. And next up, we have pawn shops. See those places that you can go and sell your electrical items or any random item that is of a little bit of value, and they'll buy it from you for a really low price and they'll sell it for a little bit more expensive. Those places, you can actually get some real bargains in there. I've actually purchased a digital camera in there. There's a theme here. I like buying cameras. But I bought a digital camera in one of those pawn stores before, and it was £20. And that digital camera actually was selling for £90 on eBay, and I sold it for £70 to undercut those that were selling it for £90. And it was practically brand new in the box. I've also purchased a child scooter from one of those stores before, and I've purchased like laptops and phones and things like that that were going really cheap and sold them off for like £50 profit or something. So there's money to be made, and pawn shops are a good place to go if you're interested in starting out with retail arbitrage. And finally, we have junk stores. Junk removal companies go into people's homes. They don't need a certain item anymore, and so they will take it to their junk store. Some they'll just throw away, and some they'll take to their junk store. Sometimes you can actually find really, really good quality items. I've actually managed to find a Vitamix blender in one of these places, and I sold it online for obviously a very high price. Vitamix blenders can range between £300 and £600, depending on the type you buy. And I managed to buy it from a junk store for £35. And I think the reason why they sold it like that is because they just didn't know that Vitamix was a thing. And so they just sold it as a blender, a normal blender. And I ended up turning quite a large profit from that Vitamix blender. So sometimes you can go to these junk stores and think that it's really overwhelming because there's just stuff everywhere and mostly the stuff isn't organised. If you take your time and sift through, you can find things. You can even find diamond rings and jewellery and things like this. and sell them for really high prices. I know someone that actually made a significant amount of money, thousands, like more than £30,000, by selling a piece of jewellery that was really, really, really priceless. It was a precious item, but she could have even got more money for it, but that's how much she sold it for, and for her that's a massive profit. So it's really important, if you're interested in retail arbitrage, to consider going to junk removal stores. So that is the end of this video. Please do subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified when we post videos. I'm still doing the challenge for the $1,000 for the month, and I've just decided not to post videos every single day because there's just no need, but I will show you the results of the challenge once I am done. So thank you very, very much for watching. If you're interested in finding more about that particular challenge that I'm doing, then I'll leave the link below for that particular video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.